A very good morning, guys. So, I'm Aarthi Elizabeth, and I'm going to show you how to run successful events using Zoho Backstage.
And today we will be covering how we can do webinars, how you can run social media campaigns, and of course, how you can run your events. So, according to Forrester, an average CMO spends about 24% of the annual budget on live events. So, with about one-fourth of the marketing budget being spent on events, 12% in participating and 12% in hosting them, it becomes very, very important to understand the success of these events and to demonstrate return on investment. When it comes to participating in events, you could use Zoho CRM. So, what happens when it comes to organizing events? How do you measure ROI when it comes to hosting an event? Well, you could use event technology. But event technology could be anything. It could be software for ticketing, it could be tools for website building, it could be tools for agenda, it could be tools for campaigns. And the biggest problem that event planners face today is using multiple tools for all their event needs. And what happens is these tools, they work in silos, which means they don't communicate together to one another. And this is not just inconvenient, but could be time consuming to an event planner. And yes, there are solutions in the market that try to solve these problems. But what these guys do is they simply put together these technologies in one place without worrying about making them work cohesively. And that is just not enough. So these tools become really complex with multiple configurations and settings. Information gets hidden several levels deep, and customization is close to impossible. There is zero focus on user experience. So instead of saving these event planners time and money, they end up spending more time, more money, and definitely more resources in getting these things to work with these tools. So what they need is a tool that encompasses all these technologies together and one that focuses on simplicity, ease of use, and execution. And that is why we introduce to you and give you Zoho Backstage. So Zoho Backstage is an end-to-end event management tool for planners, organizers, corporations, for nonprofit associations to run and manage their events. And when I say end-to-end, I mean you can run your entire event on Backstage and not at all worrying about user experience. So this event, the Zoholic Sales and Marketing, is completely run on Backstage. In fact, we have over 100 plus events this year. Zoho is hosting 100 plus events, and every one of them is powered by Zoho Backstage. So instead, and this is how we use it. What we do is Backstage assumes many avatars. So it assumes it's your designer for hosting your website before your event, your planner for your agenda planning and pre-event activities, your evangelist to promote your event from the couch, from wherever you are. And during your event, Backstage is your concierge, which ensures your attendees get an amazing experience. Your assistant to help you with registrations. So everything, we did registrations this time completely through Backstage. I would have met a couple of you there at the desk. And after the event, Backstage gives you reports and tools to understand how well your event was and how you could do better for the next time. So instead of doing a demo with a demo account, how about I use our website and tell you how we ran this event on Backstage. Okay, so this is the Zoholics website. I'm sure you all are familiar with it. You would have seen it on your phones. So with every event, Backstage gives you a completely custom branded event app. So that's the app you see on your phones. And everything you see on your website will be available to your attendees on the app. And so this ensures you have a uniform experience across. So this is the website. I'm going to start with the website because this is what we build after you put in the event details and then work my way back so you understand what I'm talking about. Okay? So this is, like you see, so you have the name of the event. So here you can add a description. You can add a video. You can add pictures. And so these are our speakers. These are the ones that are featured. So you could add multiple speakers and feature the ones so your attendees take a look at the website and decide if they want to attend your event or not. You can also feature sessions. So we don't have this on the website, but you could feature your keynotes on the main page itself. This is of where it's happening, the map, and a feedback form for those who are interested, the prospects, to get in touch with you if they have any questions. Okay, so this is the agenda. So this is what you will all have. You can see it on your phones. So the idea is to go digital. You don't need printouts anymore. You just have to download the app and everything's available to you. So the agenda is organized in multiple tracks and multiple days. So we all know we have 2 days of the event, day 1 and day 2. And we have 3 tracks today. So the 2 here and the support track. So here I have logged in. So there's an attendee who's logged in here. So what that means is you could look at the agenda and decide what you want to attend. So you simply have to click on this plus button, and it will get added to your bookmark sessions here, right? And during the event, when it's live, when at 1:30, when Praval has his session on social media, what I could do is the tick mark here will change into the join. So I can click that and join it from my phone or my laptop. And here you can see the live session. So this one's live, and the one next door is live as well. And you could just click here and join it if you want. So you could do that from your phones right away. You can still walk out, and you will be able to follow the slides from your phone. So we have a very intuitive agenda builder. It's very easy to build. I will show that to you when I show you the back end of how we put the event together. So this is the list of speakers. So we give our speakers, you can give your speakers login access, like an email ID and account, so they could log in and update their own profile. So this is mine. So I can add a picture, I can put in a description, add my skills, and link my social media. So this is something you can get your speakers to do for you. So you don't have to worry about adding information, and they will all be available here, and you can decide which ones to feature, and they will appear on their website, the first page. So discussions. So here you can, as an organizer, you can talk to your attendees before and during your event. So right now at Zoho, we have a Zoho community. If you attended the session before this, you would have seen that. So if you click this, it'll take you to your community. But I will show you a demo account of how it will look otherwise. So if you can see this is the discussions tab. So you can create multiple channels, both public and private, add those who are logged in, and have discussions. Okay, so this is how the discussions will look. So I won't be able to show it to you in this account. So yeah. For tickets, right now we have integrated with Eventbrite. So if you have an Eventbrite account, you can just link it, and everything you configure there should be available to you here. Again, we're working on our own ticketing, and it should be available to you when we launch the product. The product's not out yet, by the way. So when we launch it, that should be available. So this is for the venue to get your attendees to understand where they could stay close to the event. And this is my favorite feature. So this is a gallery. So you could upload pictures of previous events to get your guests to come in, or you can take pictures at your event and post it. And you can like the picture, and you can add comments to it. Okay, so now this is how the website is created. It took us less than 20 minutes to put this together, and we really timed it. So if you have all the details, you can just simply put it together, and the website will be built for you. So this is why it takes you only around 17 or 60 minutes, because you don't worry about the design with Backstage. You just put in your event details, and the website will be generated for you, and then you decide if you want to change the theme or drag and drop a couple of elements. So I'll show you how that's done. So this is the back end of building the website. As you can see, you have the title here, a little summary, the description that you saw on the homepage, the location, and if you want to, you can add your social media handles as well. And like I said, so this is the agenda builder. So you have day 1 on top here. You can create multiple days. You can create multiple tracks as well. So you can see the track 1, track 2, and the track 3. So I'm not gonna mess up anything here, because the event guys are gonna kill me. But I will try to. So if you double click on a time, on a time slot, you will be able to see the details here. So you simply select the type of the session, give it a title, put the time in. You can add the speakers to it, whichever track you have. So we have 3 tracks, and the description. And when it's done, you will be able to see it here. And the best part is after you've created an agenda, the chances are that you will be making a lot of changes. So you simply have to drag and move it around. Oops. Are the event guys here? Okay, so I'm just going to move this back. Okay. Okay, but is that day 1? Yeah, that's day 1, so I don't have to worry about it. So this is day 2, and as you can see, these are the tracks that we're doing right now. So we are in this one, and you have to just, the good thing about the drag and drop is that you will make sure there are no conflicting sessions. So your timing is right. You don't end up scheduling 2 during the same time. Okay, so the members, let me go to the next tab. The members tab, this is for your events team, right? The team that's working on running the event, the organizing team. So we have 2 roles right now. You can be either an organizer or a presenter, but we are looking at adding customizable roles, which means you will be able to customize the roles, permissions, and settings according to the roles you create. So maybe like a staff role or a designer role or something for the IT guys to handle. So they have only access to certain parts of this whole console. So this is for tickets. So this is where you configure Eventbrite. So you can have multiple Eventbrite accounts, and you decide which one you want to link to this one. Like I said, we're bringing our own ticketing, so this shouldn't be a problem. But you can still use Eventbrite if you want. So you select from the multiple Eventbrite's account and just link it. So when someone buys a ticket, or you can see how much is available, everything on the Eventbrite dashboard will be made available to you right here. So the sponsors, you could configure sponsors, but of course for Zoholics we don't have any. But let me just show you. So you can add a sponsor. I'll show you how you can configure it. So here are the configuring, this is how you configure sponsors. You can select the currencies, what you want to name it. You can edit everything here, what you want to name it, the price, and the features. And once you do that, it will appear as your sponsor categories. And then your partners can decide if they want to sponsor your event or not. Let me see if I can show that to you on the demo account. So this is how you configure sponsors. So this is just the demo, but like you can see the silver, gold, and diamond, and how much it costs, and what you get from it. Okay, and once you put in all these details together, you will get this. So this will automatically populate and pull it up together for you. After this, you can decide if you want to change the themes. So we have over 24 themes. You could change the theme, change the color. You could hide or rename the tabs up here. So you have multiple sections, so you can move some sections up or down. You can hide them. You could add customized sections. So you could add a section for just text, or for just testimonials from your customers, or maybe you could have a video playing. So these are things you could add after your website's created. And in the settings tab, here you can set your fav icon, and you can customize the buttons through the website. Now this is very interesting. So you could generate this website in over 78 languages. So I told you that Zoho, we're running over 100 events on Backstage. So this event in Germany is in English and can be in German. Okay, so now that you're done building your website, the next thing you do is add content or presentations to each session. So that you do from the dashboard. So this dashboard gives you like just an overview of what's going on in the complete event before event day, the number of tickets that are bought, the attendees that have registered with you, the sessions, and so on. This tab is sessions. So Zoho Backstage is very tightly integrated with Zoho Showtime. Showtime is a presentation delivery tool where, as a presenter, you can connect with me, engage with me, like my slides, ask me questions through your mobile phone. So what this does is, you can see my session right here, and it's running now, right? Let me show you how a completed session looks. So let's take the keynote yesterday by Sridhar. So here you can see the data. You could see the number of people who attended it, the average rating, the likes, and the number of questions. Okay, so as a presenter, you don't have to get pen drives from them or get them to upload it on different laptops. You could just get them to upload it directly here. So it saves you the hassle of doing that as an organizer. Okay, so you can promote your event. We are looking at integrating with Zoho Social very soon, which means you can share this on Facebook, on Twitter about your event and spread the word. We also give you display ads that you could embed in your website, in your blogs, and add them as signatures on your emails maybe. So this is just a progress tracker of how much you've completed. So that's for the event organizers. We give you a complete repository of content. So all your presentations, your images, they all will appear here. And so this is a list of attendees. I'm just going to run through very quickly. Okay. So every time someone buys a ticket, you should be able to see them here. And on event day, you do not need an external device. You could simply type in the name and then click check-in. So this is what we used yesterday and today to check everybody in. We did not use Eventbrite, we used Backstage. So you can see how many have checked in and how many are yet to come and how many canceled their tickets here. And if someone buys more than one ticket, you can also reassign those tickets. And if someone does not have a ticket, you can check them in as a new attendee here. Right. During the event day, you can make announcements as an organizer. So if you had noticed, we are running really late. So we had made a couple of announcements about how much a delay we are at. So you can look at this, and as an attendee, you would get a notification pop up on your phones, and you can understand. So it can be any notifications, any announcements. As an organizer, you can make it from this dashboard right here. And you can send out emails before, during, and after the event to connect with your attendees, to build a network, and to build a community. So Backstage is going to be integrating with CRM, Zoho Flow, campaigns, and of course with PageSense. So these are the immediate integrations we're looking at, and eventually we will integrate with other products as well. So this brings us to the end of the demo.